Hi Taurus, I'm Anisha. To know more about my work, you can read at my website www.tarotbyanisha.com. For those of you who are seeking more clarity, a detailed analysis as to how it is that the planets are going to be affecting you, you may write to me for a personal consultation at tarotbyanisha@gmail.com. Beginning this month, I am adding a small tarot segment towards end of the video, and this is going to be giving you a gist as to what is it that the month is looking for, and you can also look at it as a tarot guidance as well. And I'm going to be doing this for all the zodiac signs. Do let me know your feedback as to how it is that you found the tarot segment. I would love to hear from you. So Taurians, March is a month of eclipses, and the energy almost lasts for approximately 6 months. And we are beginning this month on the 6th of March for you with Mars that is coming and transiting a part of your chart that speaks about joint finances, joint resources, sexuality, and intimacy, and it is joining Saturn over here. And when Mars is there in this particular house, you're driven to transform. It's also the house of transformation, and you're not really satisfied, Taurans, with something specific in your life, and you're going to be striving to change it. And for some of you, it can be that you can take something old and make it new again, and you're just going to be more intense, more investigative, and you would be having that entire energy to be getting to the core of any matter towards this time. You can also pick up on little things that people do and say, allowing you to make quicker judgments, which is necessary because you likely have to work more with others to get things done right now. You can have disputes with a business partner around this time because there's a lot of focus is there on joint finances, and Mars could give you that kind of an aggression over here. And you may just want to be the person who's really in charge, but try not sort of get too dominating Taurus. It could just backfire for you. We have Mercury that is also around the 6th of March moving into your house of friends. It's in groups of people, and it can be that you are around this time coming up with the best of ideas, whether you when especially you're working in a group, and you may need a lot of people around you to bounce ideas off in order so that you can use your mind to its fullest potential. And the ideas that you come up with now tend to be more unconventional, and you come up with innovative solutions to problems, and you are drawn to the original ideas and concepts, and the ones also that seem quite futuristic around this point of time. And you're going to be spending a lot of time dealing with internet technology per se, and it's just a time where you have more communication with your friends or with groups that you belong to, and you can spend some time thinking about your future and planning as to what it is. We have a new moon solar eclipse that is there on the 9th, and this again is highlighting the part of your chart which rules your friendship story. And so it can be that you may be spending time with a friend when especially with the new moon solar eclipses there, and you could be feeling more honest with this person. It can be a new acquaintance as well that you make around this time, and it could you could feel quite endeared to this person by the sheer transparency or the honesty of the relationship that is there. And it can be also that during this time you may find yourself being very emotional with your friends, or maybe there's just a sense of brotherhood or that clannish kind of a feeling that is there, that you have a, maybe even it's a group of women, you just feel very bonded around this time. And it's you could find yourself being more emotional, being more responsive than you normally are, and be social in both personally and professionally in both the cases as well. Now, broadening your network of friends and business associates, it can be quite prosperous around this time, and it's a good time to be joining a new organization or a group, and especially if it is geared towards helping the larger cause or humanity really, or the world even at large. And you may want to really genuinely be helping others, but in more of an abstract way, like maybe donating for a cause rather than more of a one-on-one attention around this time. And you could be interested in those things which are really different from you, and being more you're really in a space where you're more tolerant, you're more open, or at least even curious, and uh, you are just going to be exploring your your passions more, your dreams more. And but it's a good time, Taurus, to be evaluating as to where it is that you're going. And it's while everything really seems in focus and in place, it's a good time to be evaluating those as well. Now, the 13th of March, we have Venus that is moving into a part of your chart that is behind the scenes. And with Venus being over here, you really wouldn't be liking too much of a affection that is happening, or coming to, or you would not like being affectionate in public, and you may not even come across as being someone who's interested in anyone at all. So if you meet someone right now, you're more likely to be keeping an interest in them to yourself. You're not going to be sharing it, and feeling more shy than usual in love matters, very unlike a Taurian. And it can also be that during this time a relationship which is begun in secret, it can be that it can just sort of come out in the open around this time. And it can also be that you could feel sort of a karmic connect to or an attraction to a certain person, or you could be attracted to someone whom you feel needs your help in some way. And you may meet someone even at a hospital, or someone who's a doctor or a warden, or maybe a counselor, and you could find pleasure in dealing with spiritual matters or the metaphysical, and you can have an easier time in letting things go. Now from the 21st, Taurans, we have Sun also again, and this particular house, that is a house of service. It is really lit up this month for you. And Sun coming over here, it is again, the focus is going to be there on your subconscious and of letting go. Now it's really a time that when this house gets highlighted, and when Sun comes into focus, that old issues can come up and you need to face and move on from. And it's a good time to be getting rid of baggage and clear your life physically, mentally, emotionally, or even spiritually. And there's anyhow, there's always something that we can get rid of. So though you may be feeling a little drained, and you could be feeling that you don't really want to be around people, and you need to spend some time alone to recharge, but you really won't want to be in the spotlight per se, and you prefer to stay in the background and not get any attention from people. And it's just a time wherein that Sun coming out here, you could be feeling very compassionate, you could be feeling very sensitive and wanting to reach out to people who sort of can't help themselves. On the 23rd, now we have a full moon lunar eclipse that is there, and this is happening in a part of your chart which has to do your day-to-day chores. It has to do with your work, it has to do with your health. And it's speaking about, because full moon is all about closure, it's about a task completing or something coming to a fruition. It can be that maybe a health problem or habit that you've been trying to break finally comes to an end, and or you may just decide to make a change with your health suddenly, and but you stand a better chance at doing it. For example, if you've been planning on it, if you've been working on it for a long time, then there's a better chance of sort of cracking this bit of it for yourself. You could change your work environment as well if you're dissatisfied with your work life, and you will probably have a strong desire to quit. Some of you could actually quit your jobs and just go and do things that you love. And make sure that you have a plan in place, Taurans, because being a professional bum doesn't really work out as you would think. And on a more positive note, you could finish a work project, and it could be something that you've been working on for the longest of time, and your routine may seem more mundane to you. And it's just this, you need a desire to make a change. It's going to be more higher, it's going to be more acute than ever so. So if you're making a change, ensure that it's a positive change that you're making, and don't get too over emotional or be crazed if you can't handle the sudden overwhelming changes that you are craving at the moment. And be happy with a little. So try and bring some order to your life around this time, or maybe some chaos if you are too neat. And this also house rules your pets, so you could also have something come up for them. The tarot card for you is it's indicated. It's a card which is speaking about materialism. It's also speaking about kind of obsessions as well. And tarot here is saying that it is possible that you could be becoming quite obsessed or hell-bent on a particular idea or a situation or endeavor. And it could be that you're over investing yourself in just one area at the expense of other areas of your life. So try, and even though this card really represents an over dependence, it's a card of devil. It's represents an over dependence on material wealth. Tarot here is calling you to sort of draw a balance over here, so that you can, rather than obsessing about a particular part of your life, you can just sort of step back a little bit and look at it from outside the circle. It's been a pleasure speaking with you, Taurians. I'll see you again soon, and thank you so much for watching.